Welcome to another episode of Titan Muscle and Mind podcast. And I've got the funny Pat Falzon. He's cracking up. He loves hearing my voice usually at the gym. And I've got his beautiful sister Candice Falzon. Did I get that right?
Warner.
Candice Falzon. Oh, sorry. Candice
That's
Warner.
alright.
Yeah.
Candice Warner. So, Candice, it's amazing to have you here.
Thanks for having
And
me.
I'm not too happy about your brother being here, but he's always wanted to be on this episode and in a lot of the photos that I take at the
Yeah,
gym.
but I'm
So-
never in them.
yeah, I know, you're never in them because
They don't rate.
they don't rate. And not only that, like how many times have I tried to see with women and nothing
Hey, I'm there to
happens.
train.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming down. This was on the spot, sort of spontaneous. I mean, we only talked about it, what was it, yesterday or the day
Yeah,
before?
something like that yesterday, yeah.
And thanks again, Pat, for
No worries.
getting this going.
Getting
I know your
Candice.
sister's busy. I know she's
Oh,
the only
she's
one in the
very
family
busy.
that is busy.
Excuse me?
She's the only one. She was just on Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, that was a success, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't last too long. I need a bit of help there.
Well, look, listen, a good mate of mine, Jim Demick. Jimmy, he doesn't listen to anything because he doesn't like watching himself on the news and getting bagged. But he did say about the Thermomix.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about those, and
Yeah.
look, I need all the help I can get. So
Yeah, that's correct.
maybe I'll go out and go and get one.
You know what? I'll find out where he got it from, and I'll make sure that you get a deal.
Is Jimmy a new sales rep for them? Now he won't have a job with Canterbury?
Well, I told him about McDonald's,
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
jobs that
Yeah.
you got friends that work there.
No, I know Ronald.
You used to
He's a-
work
he used to work there.
I think this is going to be one of the funnier episodes. But anyway, Candice, like you've got looks like you've got a super busy schedule. I
Yep.
mean, you just done an Iron Woman too, didn't you? Just recently,
I just did the Gold Coast Marathon.
marathon. How did that go?
It was good. I really enjoyed it. I did it because, I guess for a few reasons. Since having kids, I haven't really set any goals and achieved a lot. So I wanted to just achieve something again, and I thought, why not do a marathon? I've never done one before, and it's something that I always wanted to do. So I trained a little bit different for this marathon compared to, I guess, what other people would have. I spent a lot of time in India beforehand, so a lot of my training was done on a treadmill.
Yeah.
So it wasn't ideal, but it was really good, and I finished it. I did 3:45, which is okay for your first one. I
Yeah.
would have liked to have done under 3:30, but when I hit 32 Ks, my legs just went on me. So
32k.
yeah, so maybe next time I'll get that 3:30. I'd like to do another one.
How many k's is it all up? 40,
42.
42.
Yeah, so maybe next time I'd like to do the same one again next year. So
Yeah.
I definitely aim for that 3:30.
How much of a help was your brother?
He wasn't there, so he was zero help.
Yeah, zero.
But that's like
Zero
everything in
help.
life. He's zero help.
Oh,
He lives
okay.
with me and he's zero help.
All right. I'm the stay-at-home nanny.
Now,
Yeah.
you like he's
Yes.
he's a lifeguard.
Yes.
I used to call him a lifesaver. He's a
Yeah,
lifeguard.
yeah.
You started with Iron Woman,
Yes,
didn't you? How
yeah.
did you get into that?
I started just through Nippers. I always did, on a Sunday, went to Maroubra Beach, which was our local beach, and did Nippers, and I just fell in love with the sport, and I'm just a super competitive person.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a lot of natural ability, but it's
That's
something
correct.
that...
No, it didn't.
No, I didn't. It was something
Really?
that I just really enjoyed, and I had to just work really, really hard at. And yeah, I just love training, and I guess I'm lucky that I do like training. Otherwise, I wouldn't have achieved the things that I did. But yeah, just got involved through Nippers, and then it just progressed. And when I turned 14, I tried out for the professional series, and I was the youngest person ever to qualify. So it just went from there.
Is it just you two in the family?
No, I've got an older brother as well,
Really?
Tim, but he's
He's the normal
worker.
one.
He's the normal one.
Yeah, he's the normal
Yeah,
one.
he
Pat's a
works
little
hard.
bit weird.
He's the normal one. Is he like Pat as well? Like a
Nah.
lot of banter, a lot of
Nah, he's
No,
pretty
he's a
quiet.
bit. He's
Quiet?
pretty quiet
Yeah,
and serious.
He's
quiet.
serious?
Yeah.
He's a
He's
serious.
pretty
So-
serious.
He's a stress head.
So you got the stress head.
Yeah.
You got the guy that doesn't care about anything.
No.
And then you got the competitive one.
Yeah, I'd say
That's
that.
correct.
So
Yeah.
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 Does your brother have a competitive streak in him at all, like yourself?
I think he does. I think Pat definitely has a competitive edge, but whenever we train together, he's
Our smasher.
well, you should.
Yeah.
downstairs in the
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Doesn't
everywhere.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but he gives up before I do.
He looks like that.
No.
Tap out. He's a tap out
Yeah.
guy.
No,
But
because I
he's-
get to my goal before her, that's why.
But no, in all honesty, he's always been super supportive of myself and everything I do. And whenever we train together, he supports me and it really encourages me. So
He
whenever
does the
I get,
same with me.
yeah, whenever
I
I
do.
get the
He
chance
does.
to train
I
with him,
like to
I
be
do.
supportive, especially with you, man.
Thanks, mate. You know, it means a lot to me.
It does.
And it was a good moment we had the other day
Yeah,
at
it was.
the Movies Cafe.
Yeah, it was.
I introduced
Yeah.
him, my
What'd you
mate.
call me again? Can we say it on this radio station?
Well,
I didn't think
Dick's
we
the
can.
name, isn't it?
Oh,
That was
depends.
Carl's name, though.
Oh, it was Carl, yeah. Well, what'd you say I was?
Wayne Carl, I think it was funny, but I
Yeah,
thought
that was funny, but we can't
Right.
repeat it on
Yeah.
there.
Don't you remember back in the day when they used to say Wally's a wanker in the state of origin? Back in.
Do we have a
Mate,
sensor here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they
I'm
do.
not
have
as
a
old as you.
sensor.
I'm
Well, how old are you?
only 34 now.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
it? You're older.
I'm younger.
Yeah, she's
Oh, younger?
old.
Oh, how offensive. Maybe,
I didn't mean
She's going to go back to the
Maybe.
Botox shop tomorrow.
Maybe it's because I've had
No, you
two
do
kids
look
and less
younger.
sleep. Oh, yeah,
You do.
thanks,
No,
thanks.
honestly, you
yeah,
do.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't lose
You
much
know-
sleep.
You don't lose much sleep, no.
No.
Yeah, I could tell that for sure.
Yeah.
So, 2 kids.
Yes.
You just finished the marathon. You on a Hell's Kitchen. How do you on a Hell's Kitchen just
Yes.
recently as well?
Yes, yeah.
How do you manage such a schedule and with Dave obviously
Yeah.
in and out of the country?
I think we.
I mean, he's a good bloke. I'm not I'm not saying anything bad about Dave.
Yeah, no. I
Wait for her to
think
give me a rap.
through my sport, I always had to be really regimented and have a good routine. And I think that's just carried through with everything else I do. I'm very routine driven, even with my kids and even Patrick because he lives with us. And
Yeah.
you know, I just have a schedule and I stick to it, and,
Yeah.
and I like. And I
Yeah.
like that. I like routine, and I think that works best for me. It doesn't always work well for everyone else, but
Yeah.
for me it works.
Yeah. Coming through obviously a competitive career like you've had, obviously there must have been some setbacks that you've had to overcome in your life. Can you tell us a little bit about the setbacks and some of the comebacks that you've had to enjoy along the way?
There's always been a lot of, I guess there's setbacks for any person, any athlete, but for me it was my biggest obstacle was myself. I always trained really well, but when it came to racing, I didn't have the belief in my ability. So that was always the hardest thing, was making sure that when I got to the line that I believed that I could do it. And that took me almost 10 years to get that belief. I was very good at a young age and succeeded, but then as I got older, I guess I wasn't as disciplined with my training, and because of that I didn't have the confidence because I wasn't competing well.
Yeah.
So once I had that belief, it just all came together.
Yeah.
And when I won my first professional race, I think it was 2012 in Coolum, Patrick was there handling for me, and it was
The handler.
it was one of the most amazing feelings that I finally did it, that I was finally the best on that day. And so my own not believing in myself was always a setback for me, but there's always hurdles along the way, whether it was little stuff ups that I may have done, and then getting crucified in the media and certain things. And at a young age, that's really hard to deal with, but it also makes you stronger and more determined to succeed and prove people wrong.
Yeah. Do you think the media has got a big part to play in a lot of people coming through now and their confidence? Do you think it's hard for them with all the distractions that come along their way, as opposed to maybe when you were coming through it?
I think not so much with my sport, because when I was competing there was a little bit of publicity around it. Everyone knew the big names like Trevor Hendy and Guy Leach and things like that, but now it isn't such a popular sport. But I think with young rugby league players and whatever sport that's big in our country, there's definitely a lot more pressure on them now, and with social media and everything else playing a big part, everyone has to be really careful what they do, what they say, because in some cases it can be career ending.
Yeah. You're in the media now
Yeah.
as well, aren't you? A bit. You do a bit of media work.
Yeah, I try to do a little bit.
Yeah.
A couple of Sundays a month I'm on Sports Sunday, which is a sports program on Channel 9. I've just finished Hell's Kitchen on Channel 7, and I do little bits and pieces here and there, and I love it. I love being involved with, the other side. I used to compete, so being on the other side, it's fun.
Tell us a little bit about Hell's Kitchen. Now, what's that guy's name?
Marco Pierre.
Yeah.
So
What's he like?
he's intense.
No. How's it going so far, Susie? No, you're gonna come into it soon.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
your
just
sister,
wake me up.
like, hey,
Yeah.
listen, if this
I
is
think
this
I
is
I thought it was me.
what? But this is going to India. Do you think they want to hear you or your sister?
Well, probably not. Yeah, you're probably right.
Marco Pierre.
Yeah, he's an
interesting character.
Yeah, he's very interesting. He's intense. He's scary. Some people, for some weird reason, think he's really sexy, but I didn't see that.
Maybe it's his voice. He's got that sort of.
Well, you think Dave's sexy?
Yeah.
Dave Warner?
But
Yeah,
it's
he's cute.
different.
He's
Oh,
cute,
what?
isn't he?
He's cute.
I mean, I'm not gay.
He's cute.
What?
But yeah, he was intense. It was fun. It was fun sometimes, but I was pretty scared most of the time.
Really?
Not to stuff up. He's a perfectionist. So I did like that side of it, and I did learn a couple of things, but I wasn't on the show long enough.
What happened when you got out? What happened? You didn't cook chicken properly?
I didn't have it. I ran out of time.
Okay.
Salmonella.
What are we having for dinner tonight?
Chicken.
What?
You know what's
Well,
funny?
you can cook.
I was talking to
do.
Jim Dimmick today.
Yeah.
Hey,
And he
dropped
told
his
me, he
name a
goes,
lot.
mates, yeah, but he said, he goes,
Do you know him?
He goes, tell her to get that cooker.
Yeah.
Because, mate, he goes, you've got to cook chicken properly.
But
Yeah,
I ran out of
is that-
time.
yeah,
He's
I
trying to sell them.
I would have left it on
You know
there,
why,
but I
Mum?
ran out of time.
Yeah. And there was that guy from Jersey Shore, is that
Yeah,
right?
Gas.
How
Yeah.
did he stay on? How did he stay on longer than
Well,
you?
I think he stayed longer because they'll probably pay him more.
They'll
They
pay him
wanted
more
to sell
to
the rights.
sell
Is that what you were thinking?
That's
And they
what I
wanted
was
to sell
thinking,
the
yeah.
rights over to England, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know what? I thought he was going to be a bit of a dick and just sort of
Hey,
carry on.
Yeah,
But he seemed to be a really nice guy, and he was really determined to go well in the show.
Yeah.
So he surprised a few people.
Yeah. No, it looks like a good show. You know, the funny thing is, like, I was doing the other day, I don't do tours anymore at the gym, and I was touring this guy because the girls were busy, and you were on TV in the gym. And when I was doing the tour, I said, that girl trains you.
I
Yeah.
bet you said that.
I'm a big name dropper.
Yeah, I know.
Cat knows that. Even Jimmy Dimmick knows
Who's
that.
next?
David Warner, mate, a good mate of mine.
And I
I
see
can't
Sam-
wait to get back in the nets with it.
Yeah. I see Sam Stokes from there sometimes. Do you have a bit of a hit with her?
Yeah, a bit of a hit.
Yeah.
My backhand needs a bit of work, especially
Yeah.
the slice.
Yeah.
But I'm really working on it.
You have to open those double doors, I think, to get that head through.
Pat, my next question is to you.
Yes, go ahead.
You seem like you got a busy lifestyle.
Yes, it's hectic.
You're walking up and down Coogee Bay Road most of the time.
Yeah.
With a walkie-talkie.
Yes,
Trolls all the cafes.
yeah.
Obviously, when you're doing that, who's looking after the beach?
The other offsider, there's two of us
There's
down
two
there.
of them,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why we have the radio, if there's
Yeah.
something going down.
Yeah.
We are allowed to eat. You know, we are allowed to leave the beach to have. It's called a lunch hour.
Okay.
So we are allowed to
Wow.
leave to go back.
Yeah.
But if it's busy, we're not going to leave the beach.
Candice. I'm
Is
gonna
that
ask
it?
you, no. Anyway, I'm gonna ask you about your sister. I'm gonna ask you.
Oh, all right.
Obviously, like, he's a very close. You
Yes.
know, I see you guys at the gym all the time, and your niece and
Yeah, because I live with them. I'm the stay-at-home.
you're the
nanny.
stay-at-home nanny.
Yeah.
What's it like having a sister that's
Oh, it's awesome.
so good?
Yeah.
Her feel like
Yeah, well, it
I mean,
was-
she's doing a lot at the moment.
Yeah, I'm very proud of
you
what
a
she
proud
achieved
brother?
and everything. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, can
Yeah.
I say that? Maybe not.
No, you can say it. I mean,
yeah, I'm
it's
very
not
proud.
PG.
She killed it. When she
Yeah.
finally did win it, I was there and I was really happy for her.
Yeah.
But just to see all the work. But even now with being a mum, I thought she
Yeah.
was going to struggle. I honestly did.
Really?
But just because she come from a discipline in sport where it's
Yeah.
very selfish.
Yeah.
But she's not a selfish person. And when she became a mum, I was very surprised.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to do a lot more.
Well,
I do it a fair bit as it is now.
You were worried that.
Oh, shit myself. I was going to change the nappies and everything.
okay. And how's it having? I mean, David's not here much, but how's it like having him around?
I hate it when he's at home.
Yeah.
Because he has a tendency to jump out of the closet and scare me.
Does he?
He has a tendency to leave shitty nappers in my bedroom.
Does he?
Shitty nappers.
Yeah,
He's
he's
done
a
that
real
once.
Practical
before.
joker.
Oh, really?
Is that what they do on tour?
I hope not. They don't shit in their nappers.
Not really. He's
grown
very
men.
quiet, but
Very
at
quiet.
home, I think he
He's a
sort of
pussy
sees
cat when he's away.
Yeah.
When he's around the
Pat
missus.
as a brother, and
Yeah.
he just always taking the piss.
I
out
had
of him.
death threats against me the day I kicked the door and he cut his face. And he
Was
put
that
the
you?
I kicked
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
And he put it up on, I got attacked by my brother-in-law. Oh,
Wow.
you can't do that, he's a hero and all this.
Were they mostly Indian fans or Aussie fans?
No, they're all Indians.
Mostly
Yeah.
Indians, yeah.
Does he have a bigger Indian base fan? Like sort of like...
I think it's pretty round. I think there's a lot of fans in Australia, but in India,
They're crazy.
there is so many people. I think there's 1.5 billion people in the country, and they all follow cricket.
Yeah.
They love cricket. He captained in the IPL. He captains a side called the Sunrisers Hyderabad, and last year they won the tournament. So. They just love him over there. He scores a lot of runs. He's entertaining, and they appreciate it.
What about you? They big fans of yours now as well, or
Look, they only
Pat?
they're only my fans because
Yeah.
my last name's Warner.
Well,
I think
they've got, what is there, like 100 Instagram things of their daughters.
yeah,
Oh,
so
really?
they
Yeah.
love Ivy and Indy. There's so many fan pages and YouTube clips
None of me.
and
Oh really? Pat hasn't made it.
Nothing yet, not yet. No.
No.
I'll get there.
You get there?
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
What do you have
overnight.
to do? I noticed. Okay, going back to you, Pat.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
I noticed you gave yourself a bit of a ban on social media for a while.
Yeah, I
You tapped out for a bit?
Just the Instagram.
Just Instagram.
People like they put stuff up, and you know it's not true. It's not them.
well, yeah, I think you've had a few bad
wait a second.
experiences.
Was it? Okay, was it against you or your
No,
friends?
not against me. Like
Oh.
people put photos up of, look where I am, but you know,
Oh, your friends.
yeah, some people. and instead of
not
barring
the guys
them,
you train
No.
with.
no,
I thought it was more like you would see girls on Instagram,
Oh, then you see them in real life?
and then you
there's no filters in real life. Well, it might be the same way with me. They might see me and go, "Where's the filter?" But you know, like plus
Did
two.
did you see my last photos in Hawaii? How did I look? There was no filter.
Yeah, I want to know where your shoulders are.
In those photos,
No,
or the
the
one
whole
the other
time.
day. She had a bad
Yeah.
angle. You know what? It's my niece's fault.
No, don't blame your niece. She's very good at
She
photography.
didn't have a good angle. He reckons I had no shoulders in today's Facebook
Yeah,
Live.
yeah. Where is his
He
shoulders?
said, oh, it's the angle, mate.
You got shoulders
You
like
know
a
what I'm
grounds,
going to
mate.
do now? Because he said that, I'm going to pump my shoulders
Do
up.
something.
before I do it.
You
I'm
have
gonna
to. You can't have
I'm going
arms
to
and
do
legs
some
and no
push-ups.
shoulders.
Man, I look better. Actually, can
You
you...
look better in the dark.
Sir, shoulders.
Don't bring Sue into it.
Yeah. It's the food.
It's the
food,
food.
no, not enough protein.
Moody's food's beautiful. What are you talking
Moody's,
about?
yeah. Look, it is good. Moody's food's good. Have you taken your sister there yet?
Hey, she went this morning.
Did you? What did you eat there?
I had the smashed avo and a coffee.
I think I
Smash
I
up.
think I
Yeah, it
paid
was
Moody's
good.
2 cars off. I've been there that often.
I thought you were getting your food for free. 'cause
No,
you
no,
didn't
no.
pay.
He said he would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got him on next week.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, we got
Oh, it's
him.
hard act to follow this.
It's going to be hard.
You're a good
This
bloke,
is-
Moody. Thank you.
This is actually one of my favourite ones so far.
Oh, you said that in the last 9 you did.
Yeah, you know, this is episode 10, isn't it? Episode 10. You've made the top 10.
Oh, yeah.
And what we do, like, you know, like every 10, we get the best guest on.
Oh,
So like
right,
at 20,
so-
we're going to get another really good one.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
But
right.
we said on the first 10, let's get someone that's going to...
So the other 9
Really?
are no good.
No, they were good.
Oh,
they
okay.
were good.
Just so they know that.
But Candice is just another kettle of fish, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're not wrong there.
Candice, being, like, on a serious note, let's get back to
Oh,
the
we're done with
serious.
you. All right, we'll talk to her then.
How important is having a healthy lifestyle for you?
Oh, for me, it's everything.
Yeah.
Mentally, it does wonders for me.
Yeah.
When I'm not exercising, I tend to, I just feel horrible about myself.
Yeah.
I know it's,
She takes
I'm not,
it out
I'm
on
not
me.
depressed or anything like
No.
that, but
No, but you've got a high
having-
standard.
yeah,
You've got a
having
high
healthy-
standard for yourself.
Yeah, having a healthy lifestyle and a nice balance, I think,
Yeah.
is super important. And I think it's as a mum and as a parent, it's even more important to set that example
Yeah.
for your kids
Yeah.
to live a healthy lifestyle and
Yeah.
everything in moderation and
Yeah.
just be enthusiastic about what you do.
Yeah. And it really is about setting that example for your kids, though, isn't it? Because if you're not doing the right things, how do you expect them to even go anywhere near that?
Yeah, I agree completely. I feel like if I can set a good example for my kids and live a healthy lifestyle, eat the right things as much as I can and exercise and just enjoy being outdoors, then hopefully that'll rub off on them.
Yeah. And, you know, going through sport, you know, we talked about how important it is to be right mentally. How important do you think mindset is, like, in everything that you do? Like, you know, like you're doing, obviously you're doing a lot of TV gigs now as well.
Yeah.
How important is it to have that type of mindset into every part of your life?
I think it's extremely important to have a positive mindset. I try to be super positive about everything that I do, whether it's, training with Pat. I always say some stupid quote.
Give us a quote. Give us a quote.
Put that quote.
Give us one quote. Like, what's a quote like?
How long does this show go for?
Man, it's not going to go for too much longer.
Because she's got a quote that goes very long.
Does it? No, give us a quote.
This is pretty much my life.
We're about 20 minutes in.
Okay.
My life.
yeah.
I try to live by this. Words, thoughts, and actions always positive, 24/7 on, no exceptions.
Wait a second.
Did we get that?
Can you say that again? Say it again. That was good.
Words, thoughts, and actions always positive, 24/7 on, no exceptions.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I said to my team today, that was a really good one, but I said to my team...
What did she say?
Words, thoughts and actions, positive, 24/7. On.
No exceptions.
No exceptions.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was pretty good, mate.
Yeah, that was.
It was. I was impressed.
Because I think if you can't just be positive, sometimes. I think your whole life has to reflect that, and I try to be as positive as I can with myself, with David, with the kids, always seeing the positives in every situation, whether it's a bad situation or a good one. But I think if you're a happy person, it just makes happy people around you. If you're positive, the people around you are going to start being positive. And I think that's really important in life.
You know what I like about that? Because this guy is a positive
No, See, Pat's right, he's always seen the negatives.
I parked out at the front of the gym the other day. It's 7 a.m.
I got you a spot.
Comes straight to my window and goes blah 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 blah. I go, fuck, it's Saturday, mate.
I know.
It was Sunday morning. I just got off the plane.
Someone might be looking immaculate or really happy, but Pat will always find that one negative.
Yeah, they've got to work on it.
Yeah, and maybe that's a good thing too. Like what he's doing is he doesn't allow anyone to get complacent.
That's right.
That's it.
He doesn't allow for complacency. Is that true?
That's right.
Yeah. And
you're always evolving.
Like,
people are learning and creating.
That's
and
true.
everything.
That's true. Like in your family, there's always a positive ending in mum and dad.
Yeah.
Which side of the family?
I'm very positive.
Positive, yeah. Because I noticed with the Maltese, and nothing against Maltese.
What are you bringing racing to it for? What's he bringing racing to it for now?
No, I'm only joking. The Turks are the same. I'm Turkish. The Italians are worse, mate. You know Italians.
No, the
My wife's
Greeks.
Italian. But the Greeks is the way.
There might be Greeks listening here.
This is the race war.
Leave the Asians out of it. He looks like he can fight.
Yeah, no.
Into next time.
No, the Italians, I'll tell you, the Italians, like, it's the evil eye. You never heard of the evil eye?
Yeah.
So you can get the evil eye very easy. If you look at someone the wrong way, bang, it's the evil eye, you've got it.
Funny that, I look at all the girls in the gym and they can get the evil eye. There's been plenty of Italians in there.
Fuck. I've gone off track. This is so funny. This is the funniest episode we've had.
Oh,
Number
Jerry
10,
Seinfeld,
funniest episode we've had. I had a mate of ours actually from Muscle Republic say, Meds, you got to get a bit more pumped up. You got to get a bit louder. You got to get a bit more emotional with
let's
it.
hear it.
How am I going so far?
Yeah, you're going
Candice?
good.
Am I good?
Yes, yeah.
Don't lie.
No, you're going good. You
We
Really?
could be a
yeah.
little bit more excited. It's
I
just
mean,
a
you're not,
one.
you're
Like,
not
let's
Carl
do it.
Sanderlands, but you're pretty
No,
good.
okay, fuck.
Stan
That's a bit
Samani,
hard.
remember him?
No one liked him, did they?
Like a bit of love God.
Oh, the Richard
Richard
Mercer.
Mercer.
Mercer, you know, I used to listen to Richard
He's got
Mercer
the
when I was
smoothing
first going
voice.
out with Susie.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Is that how you got
I haven't
Susie?
done it. Yeah, love song dedications.
What song
I
did
think
you
it was
request?
Chicago.
Yeah, sing
I
it.
feel what was it?
Can we hear it?
I think it was our wedding song.
What is it?
I forget the song.
Whoa.
You think you should know. You should know your wedding
What-
song.
I should, yeah.
What
I
was
should
the wedding
know.
date? More importantly.
Mate, it was. I'll never forget this because
Oh,
it was the
Susie
13th
just
of
gave you
April,
the evil eye.
2002.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2002. Yeah. Because
Yeah, we've done
wasn't
it.
Jasmine born in 2003? I never get their years right, the kids.
Don't worry, my
Yeah.
dad doesn't even know my
Yeah.
birthday.
So so it was a good day. I mean, being married. How's marriage life for you?
It's good. I love it.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a whirlwind. It's sort of we met, had our first baby, got married.
So you done it the unconventional way.
Yeah.
How was the family about that? How were you,
no,
Pat, more
no,
so?
it's
Because you're a
mortified.
traditional
Can
guy.
I tell you, when I first told Patrick that I was seeing David,
Yeah.
he said,
Patrick.
yeah, he said,
I like that one.
He said,
You're
you're
kidding.
kidding. He'll upgrade you.
He'll upgrade you in a couple of years.
Wow. Yeah.
A couple of years is still going.
Because if he's from because in Hollywood they reckon only 1% of marriages last.
Yeah.
Right. And Bollywood, so if he's big there,
Yeah.
is it the same thing?
I don't know. I'm not
Is
too
it
sure.
the same thing?
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
we're pretty happy.
You're pretty happy.
Yeah, we're pretty
Yeah,
happy.
he's really happy because he's never here. I'm the one that want to divorce you.
How old is he now?
Dave's 30. He'll be
30.
31 in October.
What does a cricketer's career span to in age? What
Long
they
as
get
possible, I hope.
Well, it all depends. I think Test cricketers, which is the 5-day format, 34, 35,
Yeah.
depending on how good they're going and how their body's coping with the workload. But now with the 2020 tournament, you've got 40-year-olds plus still playing because it's less taxing on the body. So I think, David has always been really injury-free. So I think he'll try to play for as long as he can.
Yeah.
And he's one of those people, he just loves cricket. He's competitive and he just loves playing.
He's very durable, isn't he?
He is.
He's very durable.
Yeah,
like,
he is. He's got so much natural ability.
Yeah.
He loves to train, he loves to play, and he's just one of those annoying people that are just so competitive that it just
Is
gets
he?
under your skin. Yes.
Is he? So he wants to win everything, like
Yes, everything. And he'll
Cheat.
win at all costs. Cheat
as well.
do
Even
whatever it
cards and like anything.
Yeah,
Anything.
Like
anything. Yeah.
anything.
Anything.
Wow.
He trips his own daughters up to win a run race.
But is that normal with all sporting people? Like you like that?
I'm competitive, but I'm not like him.
Like that, yeah.
I can sort of switch it off sometimes.
Yeah. Can
Well,
you?
But-
no.
No. So
I
I think it's a sporting because I know a few sporting
Yeah.
people that are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't go to the lengths that David will to win.
Yeah.
But I am pretty
Pretty
competitive.
competitive, yeah. What about you, Pat? You're not that competitive, eh?
Oh, I like to win, but
Yeah, you don't like
Yeah.
to win.
You like to win an argument.
I'll tell you.
that's a good thing.
You got your way in that underground, though, didn't you?
Oh, it only took
Well,
me
a lot of
4.5
machines.
years.
Yeah.
Well, we got there.
We got there, right?
Slow process.
But didn't we make it better than you thought?
Yes.
Like we went beyond and above.
Yeah, you did.
Like
you
we
did.
don't
I
muck
asked
around.
for one ski machine, you got two.
Two.
I asked for one bike,
We got
you got
two.
two. And then a squat rack
Squat
down
rack,
there.
we got two.
Yeah,
Like,
just
we
the
get two of
mirrors.
everything.
Can the mirrors be?
No, Mirat wants more mirrors. Down there.
Yeah, we need
He
mirrors
wants
on the
more.
ceiling.
He does, yeah. Well, I'm going to tell him.
Please.
Exactly what he said because he likes more mirrors.
Yeah, but why
So you
not?
know where the squat racks are on the other side. He wants a mirror there.
Yeah, why not?
So when you're walking in, you look at yourself.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I mean, look, you didn't get the looks in your family. Obviously, Candice did. So
That's why
I
I'm on
know why you
radio.
don't want it.
If I
Yeah.
was good looking, you would have filmed it and put it on television.
Like those young guys that you train with in the gym, they look like they like the mirrors.
Yeah, especially the big one. Yeah, he loves the mirrors. Yeah.
Didn't Nathan train you guys for a while? I know
Yeah,
Nathan's been
yeah.
training
Yeah.
his sister.
Yeah, and then we just sort of,
Parted ways.
yeah, just sort of he did what's that? He did like a 12-week program or something we did.
Yeah.
And we just sort of, once that finished, we just sort of trained
Parted ways.
ourselves and just grabbed his knowledge and just
Taking it
Oh yeah,
up a notch.
100%.
And I still train with him. I
You still
was
train
boxing with him this morning.
This morning, yeah.
I really enjoy it because
He pushes you a bit harder.
he pushed me a bit harder, and also I'm not that confident in the gym. I don't really know with the certain machines and all.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. So
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Mate, your
honestly-
sister does look confident though. Like, I mean, if you didn't
Like,
look at
look,
her.
certain things like
Yeah.
dumbbells and like
Yeah.
easy things like that, but some of the machines I go on and I don't know how many reps I'm supposed to do,
Yeah.
so he sort of really guides
a
me.
fire.
And
We should have a workout together for
Me-
yeah,
you-
for sure.
No, we should.
You
do
won't
it.
keep up.
Yeah.
You know, today you would have laughed if I was doing the class downstairs.
Class?
Sean's. I done Sean's class today.
What happened?
Dead, mate. After 15 minutes.
15
It's a
minutes?
45-minute class.
But it is funny.
Now, have you done his classes?
No, not yet. No.
We should go and do one. We should all do one together.
Oh, we've got to go the 45 minutes. We're not stopping at 15.
I am. But my goal next. You know what happened to me? I was knocked out. My head was spinning.
Yeah?
Right, gone. Right, and then about 30 minutes later, I was pumped up. Like I was just like it was this.
It's funny.
Is that normal
the
or not?
difference.
Because I'm not fit.
Well, you're
I
not
look
normal,
fit.
so
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you know what? You might not be fit. I obviously ran a marathon, so you think,
That's
oh,
hard.
she's fit.
42's
But
hard.
then if I go and do some sprints, I'm out of breath. So it's totally different.
different.
So
Yeah,
you're fit,
yeah.
but in a different way.
Yeah,
So I'm starting to focus now, going back to some shorter stuff.
sort of stuff. What do you like doing in the gym? What's your favourite go-to?
I used to love doing chin-ups, but since having babies, I can't
Yeah.
do them anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a?
Why?
Is
I
it,
think because my abdominals are,
Oh,
I don't know, anyway, I
yeah.
need to get back onto those. But I like doing just free weights, a bit of cardio in
Yeah,
between,
yeah.
just mixing it up.
mixing it up, yeah. Because I see you on the treadmill a lot.
Yeah,
That's
love
a
the
go-to.
treadmill.
That's a
Yeah,
go-to.
always.
There's a mirror in front. That's why.
Oh, righto. I love the treadmill. I just like to beat my time all the
Beat time,
every
yeah.
time I'm on there. I just
Yeah.
challenge myself with different things, and then I
Yeah.
usually do some weights or some
Yeah.
core stuff after that.
How old are your kids now?
Ivy will be 3 in September, and Indy's 1.5.
1.5. Beautiful. Any more on the way?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Really?
I'd
How
like
many?
to have
How
one
many
or
do you
two. Another one or two.
Well, so 4.
Yeah,
What
but-
about Dave? What's he want? Well, more importantly, what does Pat want? 'Cause I know
Yeah,
he's
Pat
gonna
wants
put-
no more.
he's
That
in-
means he
he's
won't be
in
able
for-
to live
Yeah, I
with
might
us.
have to sleep outside. I just buy them bunk beds and sleep
Bunk beds,
together.
yeah.
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 That's
Hey,
what kids
look,
do.
you know what? You've come here for the first time, right? Don't ever come here again.
Mate, I'm not coming again. I haven't been offered a drink, nothing.
I told Susie. I said, actually, she's
I've
got
been
it up
sitting
there.
in the
So
sun,
why
I'm
don't you pour him a
burning.
drink,
I'm
mate?
sweating.
She does this all the time. I know she's
I've
got
been
us
sweating. I'm in the
roasted
middle
as
of the
well.
sun.
She's got us roasted out
Oh,
here.
the
Can
workers,
you have a word
the
to her?
workers are inside in the shade. I'm sweating. Look, I don't sweat this much in the gym.
Pat, I'm going to ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
How important,
Yes.
you're a lifeguard, how important,
Yes.
like what do you guys have to do to stay fit? Like
Oh,
there's got to
well-
be some sort of,
We have a fitness test once a year,
Yeah.
twice a year. We
Yeah.
do a pool swim, which
Yeah.
is 800 metres in under 14 minutes, which is pretty easy, like,
Yeah.
really.
I've
And then
done 4 laps at Wiley's. How many is that?
That's like 100 metres.
Fucking died. Anyway, I've got a long one to
You're
do.
big and muscly, mate.
Well, you said I have no shoulders, thanks.
You
for that.
don't.
Yeah, I know.
Where are they?
I'm going to have to wear my singlet.
They don't.
Well, I'm going to put some oil on there.
Maybe borrow Jimmy Dimmick shoulder pads.
He's got no shoulders. He's got a big head. Balloon head.
Well, I'm not saying that.
Anyway, go on.
And then
800.
we do like a fitness thing in the ocean where we run, swim, paddle, and all that. So it's good. Yeah, you got to keep relatively fitness, but like people think that lifeguards have to be this super fit thing where it's like you just got to be able to read the water.
You know why? It's
What?
because of that Bondi Rescue.
That's
Those
probably
guys look fit. Are they fit? Are they better than you guys?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, those
This
guys
topic
look.
Hey.
fires him up.
Those
They're
look like-
actors
You know
and
what? I
we're
want to get
lifeguards.
them on the podcast. Do you know any of them?
Yeah, but
No comment.
you probably will get them on here because you just like
I'm-
the
I'm-
celebrities.
you know,
you just
I'm-
like
they
celebrities.
won't
I'll be
be
honest
the
with you, I'm a
20 or
pudgy
30
person.
episode.
2034.
You've moved here in the last 5 minutes. You're from Rockdale.
Thank God I'm out of there. But anyway,
Yeah.
2034, I'm getting a tattoo.
Yeah, go and get it. I'll pay for it.
What's Maruba? 2033, isn't it?
5.
2035.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that one.
Yeah, ask Jimmy Dimmick.
No. Well, he's
He's
on the
Heffron.
fringe, isn't he? Heffron?
Yeah, he's Heffron.
Yeah,
But they want- I think
isn't
they
he
want-
Maddo? Like Maddo?
Oh, he's more.
Or
like,
he's more
Pagewood.
Malabar.
Pagewood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pagewood.
Even
East
Botany.
I think East Garden.
East Garden.
Yeah, he's just East Gardens, yeah.
He's this guy.
Yeah, he's East Gardens.
So like, because everyone watches Bondi
Yeah.
Rescue, right?
Yeah.
Was it is it not Bondi Vet, but Bondi?
No,
yeah.
Bondi Vet, they deal with animals. Oh my God.
So those guys. No, I just want to make sure like we get this right because everyone watches those guys. They look like they're fit. They do that fitness test in the water every
Yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah.
My kids watch it. They love watching it.
Yeah.
And so you're saying you don't have to be like
You
those
don't have to
guys
be
are going
super
overboard.
fit. Like,
They're going overboard.
no, not really. That's what they want to do, and
Yeah.
like it's different. Bondi's a lot busier than what we are.
Yeah.
So they're in and out of the water all day, and we sort of do a lot of a stack of prevention
Yeah.
work. Like we're on the
Okay.
loudspeaker all the time, annoying
Alright.
everyone and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But they do get a lot busier than us.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just got to be able to read the ocean and
Okay.
know the best way to get out.
Yeah.
And yeah, you got to have a certain.
But
standard.
they just look after Bondi because I know.
No, they
you're
look after
Maroubra.
Bronny and Tamarama.
Yeah,
but
but
they
I
only
like-
film
yeah.
Bondi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never liked those beaches. That's why
No.
I stay around this way.
Yeah, I've never seen you at the beach.
You know what? I've got a really good backstroke.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that when the bill comes at the restaurant? You do
The
backstroke
bill,
to get out of there?
No,
so you
no,
don't
I
have
go to
pay?
the bathroom
Yeah.
and disappear the back
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
Back door. But mate, we're going to wrap this up because that sun's
One
hammering
thing-
me and Susie's hasn't helped us at all with these beverages.
No,
I'm very dehydrated
Oh, I'm
actually.
gone.
Yeah.
Sue? Yeah, just because a girl said it. Two guys saying
Yeah, look.
Now she's
Oh,
moving.
now she's moving.
Now she's moving, yeah. She's got,
got a
bad
sore
back.
back.
No,
What's that from,
one thing
Susie?
about Susie, like she tries to keep up with these young people.
Yeah.
She goes better than a lot of them.
tries. Oh yeah.
Tina, maybe
so
not so much.
Obviously,
Look, here's the waters
your,
now,
your training would have changed as time would have gone on, yeah. As
Yeah,
well? Like
well-
from your competitive days.
Yeah, when I used to compete, it was a
About
lot
time
more
about
intense
these waters, yeah,
Oh,
thanks.
my God.
Yeah.
and a lot more specific, focus specific on certain things, whether it was skill based or a certain time that I need to get to. Now it's a lot more about enjoyment and just
Yeah.
trying to stay in shape.
Yeah.
After,
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that when I fall pregnant, I put on a lot of weight. I
Oh,
put
yes,
on
looks on heaps.
28 kilos.
What?
Yes, 28.
28?
Kilos. Yes, with
Nah.
28. I'm telling
Nah,
you,
I
I've
don't-
got
where'd you-
photos.
Or you put
28
weights in the
kilos.
handbag or something. And jump on the scales.
With both of my daughters, and it's not like I eat. I just keep my same diet, but I just get massive. So for me now as a mum, it's more about just trying to stay in shape and
cook healthy recipes.
Chicken. Cook the chicken.
Yeah. So the one thing that really annoys me is these women who have babies and straight away after 1 or 2 weeks. They put their bodies on Instagram and look how great I'm looking, and I think it's just a really unrealistic for, the majority of mothers to feel like they have to be or look that way after giving birth, and it puts so much pressure on them. So I'm one of those people that just slow and steady get back into it and just do it the healthy way.
You must see a lot of like social pressures.
Yes.
Of young people.
Definitely, I think social media, in particular Instagram, is very unrealistic. People trying to keep up with people, people trying to just be someone they're not, and I think a lot of it's got to do with a lot of very, very high profile people looking a certain way, and girls feeling they have to, to get a boyfriend or to try and keep their husband or to try and be the best mum, they have to wear this, look this certain way, and it's not like that at all. So I think Instagram, although I use it and I love it, is at times can be very unrealistic.
It's a borderline, isn't it? There's a borderline where it can make you go insane almost.
Definitely.
If you go too far into it.
Definitely, it can make you go insane, and I think I've seen a lot of relationships break down, and even girls almost get depression or postnatal depression because they're not looking a certain way. Their kid doesn't sit and have a coffee with them like everyone else, or they're not in their bikini as quick as the other girls. So, there are a lot of pressures for mums and women to look a certain way, and I think social media's put a lot of pressure on pressure on that.
And obviously it's put a lot of pressure on Pat.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't met anyone since social media really sort of took off.
I'm waiting for a special one. I'm not going to...
I just want to make a special mention. A lot of these questions came from my partner in crime, Clayton Musamechi, isn't it? Yeah, Musamechi. He's 24 years old, amazing kid, beautiful, good looking as well like
Why
yourself.
are you talking to like 8?
He's not here, right? And we usually do the podcast together. He's not here. And
where is he?
He works for HP Labs. He's... What's his job title?
I think Pat's interested in girls, not guys.
I'm
He's an athlete
He's interested in girls.
No, he's the same as you. That's what I'm saying.
He's 24, I'm 34.
I know, but
he's got plenty of time.
No, but he just doesn't do nothing as well. He's the same as you.
What do you mean?
Like,
I'm not allowed to date anyone from the gym. It's the rules of the gym.
you can't, but you can date Leo.
Nah, he's too dangerous in the car.
Dangerous.
You take me on a drive-through or something, we're going to crash. Can I ask you a question, Mets?
You go on.
This is a radio program, right? Why have you did your hair for?
I didn't do my hair. This
You
is
did,
how I
it's
wake
product
up.
and
He
everything in
wakes
there.
up like that.
No,
I
I
highly
got
doubt
this.
Well, let's
No,
see
what?
it.
Yeah, I've got a hat on, but it's a radio. No one's going to see
No,
this.
you know why? We actually get it on YouTube as well. I want to look half decent for my young fans out there that look at me as well.
All your
my
new
God.
fans.
No, well, my daughters. Yeah, they're my biggest fans.
Not really.
Actually,
I've
they're the
heard.
biggest critics, man. You watch when your daughters get to a certain age, you're going to cop it. They're going to give it to you because you're not going to be the popular mum.
No.
You know that, eh?
Yeah.
So
She's
once
not
they hit
popular
about
already.
10, 12, the teenage years, he's gone anyway.
Yeah.
He's finished.
Mate,
They're going
George
to rid him.
Clooney got married at 52.
He did, but
got
everyone
18
was after
years.
him though.
Yeah,
like everyone wanted him. Yeah. Like,
Everyone wants me to not be in the gym in the morning and leave them alone.
well, especially some of the girls. Why haven't you moved on to any of the girls that have left?
Nah, I don't know.
You're like,
Who's left?
You know what I think Titan Fitness should do? We should start a dating agency.
Oh yeah.
That'd be mayhem. No, that'd be mayhem. Imagine that. Imagine
Another
like,
role-
he goes out with
punch-ups
someone.
in the gym.
100%.
Yeah.
But it'll be a good show.
It would be a good show.
It'd be a good, remember, it'd be a great show. Remember Cheaters? That was a good show.
I'm not a cheater.
I know, but
Let's
I'm just
go
saying.
First dates.
I'm just saying that's how bad it would get.
First dates.
Why don't we get like lifeguard wants a wife or something?
That's a good one. I reckon we can make a pilot out of that.
Yeah, why not?
We can call it Titan. We can call
Like
it something.
member wants a wife.
Yeah. And you're the first guy.
There wouldn't be many
Yeah.
lining up, brother.
Listen, how did I go? Like out of 10?
Good.
Nah.
Because did I really?
I would
This
say-
is not in my
I
one
would
of my
say
top 10.
8.5.
I know,
What?
that's good, mate.
Yeah.
What 10 being the
Because
worst?
anything over 8's good.
Yeah.
Anything over 8
No, I
is very
think-
good.
See, I've
And
never been
8.5,
interviewed
that's like
before.
85%.
Yeah, no, I think you did really well.
I've never been interviewed before,
Yeah.
and if this is what it is, I never want to get interviewed again.
Man, I made it easy for you. I really talked
Really?
about
You
some
sat
of
me in
your
the sun
great...
with no water.
That was my wife.
What do you keep blaming your wife for? She's not here.
Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you for coming out here on short notice, Candice.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely amazing.
We've loved it.
You've been doing some amazing things lately. Hell's
you.
Kitchen, the marathon, 2 kids, your media commitments.
Thank you.
So I just want to thank you for that, and you're doing an amazing job. You're a great sister. I'm not going to say anything about Pat. Great wife.
I'm going to come
and great mother.
Oh, yeah, why
Great
not?
mother. And
She
you look
rainbows up the bum.
fantastic today. Pat, on the other hand, man, I'm going to see you back in the streets.
Yeah, you've got a bit of
Streets.
work.
I'm going to see you in the streets.
What are we going to do with
Coogee
this? You
Bay-
want to wrestle?
Coogee Bay Road. Maybe have a. You know what? I'm going to take you out for lunch for coming out here today because you did do a lot of the legwork.
I
You
did.
made the
I sent
phone call
about
for
4
your.
texts.
It's like you're the manager for your sister.
I
You
am.
rang, say, look, we can't come tomorrow night. My sister's got to cook.
No, I'll tell you why. Because the
My
Rabbitohs
sister's
are
got a
playing
call.
tonight. I want to watch the Rabbitohs.
Yeah,
With Jimmy Dimmy.
I want to see you guys win. You know what? I want to see you guys win. So I want to hammer Jimmy.
Yeah.
Okay, can you do me a favour?
Should I ring him?
No, get me that application again for McDonald's.
No, Tina printed it out.
Yeah, can't you? No, that's all right.
Oh, sorry, Tina.
It's all right, Tina. No, he doesn't listen to anything anyway. He doesn't like watching the media because he's always on it. He's busy his job, so why would he want to watch it?
Yeah.
But thank you guys again.
Can't you get him a job? Hey, Titans clean the windows.
You know what?
No, I want
Like-
the job actually. Next week I'll talk to you about it.
You know what? I'd love to get him in there. But the problem is, he can't do anything. Like, you think about it, he's been playing footy all his life.
he just
right?
knows, he does
He's been
football
coaching.
weights.
Have you seen how he is around those players? They
Yeah.
muck around all the time. I'm a serious guy, Ken.
Yeah.
Like, look at me, I'm serious.
Yeah, you are.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a serious guy. I'm a nice
You could be
guy.
the next John Laws.
Look,
The golden one.
anything's
Yeah.
possible. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
Anything's
right.
possible. Well, I'm an introvert. I don't like talking much.
No, you hate it.
So it could be a huge career. I just want to thank you as being one of my fans and some
Fans?
amazing comments.
How small are your hands?
Like I really enjoyed those comments. I know I've got small hands. Have a look
I
at
know.
my hands, but aren't they
They're
models'
nice
hands?
hands.
They're beautiful.
They're
Look
not
at those.
man's hands.
Look at those nails.
They're nice.
Yeah, they're good,
They're
mate.
good.
I put a lot of time and effort in that. George Costanza from Seinfeld.
you do
I'm
remind me
going
of
tomorrow
George.
night to the Seinfeld
Are
episode,
you?
actually, yeah. So
The
I'm looking forward
episode?
to that, yeah.
What is it getting filmed there or something?
Jerry. No, they'll probably do a vlog on me. I'm getting pretty popular at the moment. But thanks again, guys. And that's a wrap.
Thank
Episode
you.
10 has to be
Yes.
the best one.
Oh, now he gets excited.
Has to be the best one. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Small hands.